The Assembly floor was packed as both Assembly and Senate members came together to listen to Senator Cortez Masto's speech. Jake Reno joins us live in the studio after being there earlier. So Jake, what did the senator focus on today?
Alexandra, Senator Cortez Masto brought up a need for bipartisanship within the legislature and wanted to remind lawmakers to do their best working on the best interests in mind for everyday Nevadans. She touched on a few big topics, but started off with talking about working with the current administration to lower the costs of everyday needs.
One of the top concerns I'm hearing about over and over again is the need to lower costs. Groceries, utilities, housing, and healthcare. And you all know this. And you are doing your part to lower those costs.
Following that, Senator Cortez Masto spoke about her vote to support the government spending bill last Friday, saying it was a tough decision.
It was an extremely difficult vote between two bad options. However, shutting down the government and forcing tens of thousands of Nevadans to work without pay with no clear end in sight would have been devastating for Nevada.
But the main focus of the speech was on health care and the rising concerns around the future of Medicaid. Senator Cortez Masto said she is all for cutting out waste, fraud, and abuse within Medicaid, but she doesn't think that will solve the entire problem.
We're not going to find $880 billion in pay-fors by only cutting waste, fraud, and abuse in Medicaid. To shrink this essential program down by nearly $1 trillion, Medicaid would have to be gutted.
And she adds that budget cuts to Medicaid would trickle down and hit Nevadans hard, as Medicaid is the largest part of our state's budget.
Our small businesses, and yes, our economy. That's just the tip of the iceberg. One of the areas where Medicaid cuts would hit the hardest is in rural Nevada, which, as we all know, is already underserved in terms of health care.
Senator Cortez Masto added that if Medicaid cuts were to happen, the state would likely have to make cuts to healthcare spending, which could impact all facets of the state's healthcare system. And Senator Cortez Masto wrapped up the speech by again urging lawmakers to work together on the local, state, and federal level to do their best in securing essential resources for Nevadans in need. Covering the Nevada legislature, Jake Reno, 2 News Nevada.